Yes, very good evening to all of you.
ଆପଣ ଯେଉଁ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତିଙ୍କୁ କଲ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି
Yes. Yes, very good evening again to all of you.
सर वेदर कैसा है वहां पे?
वेदर ठीक है, ज्यादा कोई
बारिश हो रही है सर सुबह से।
बारिश है इधर आपके?
हाँ जी सुबह से।
हाँ, थोड़ा मौसम में है कोई फर्क। चलिए, today what we are going to learn. Yesterday we have covered ITR 4. Practically we have discussed ITR 4. And practically we have discussed the provisions with respect to the presumptive taxation scheme and tax audit provisions, right? Already we have discussed. Now, have you seen the screen that is desktop utility forms?
Yes sir.
Yes. So this is the form, not the income tax returns, right? The forms means that is tax audit form. Have you remember? I have discussed the provisions with the section 44AB. Have you remember or not? Voice
Yes, sir. Remember.
not coming, both of you.
Yes, sir. Remember.
Yes, remember. So at the same time, the tax audit forms, there are the two types of form for the corporate assessee or the non-corporate assessee. For the corporate assessee, what is the form number? That is tax audit form, Deepak. For the corporate assessee, what is the form number of the tax audit forms?
PCD तो है ये कॉमन है सर।
I am just want to know what is the form number of tax audit for the corporate assessee.
फॉर्म 3CD सर।
3CD. Very nice. Yashwant.
ITR 3, sir.
Very nice. What is the form of tax audit, not income tax return? I'm just want to know the form number. What is the form number of the tax audit for the corporate assessee? That is form 3CA and 3CD. And other than corporate assessee, what is the form number? Form 3CB, 3CD. 3CD is a common form, but the difference between that is just the corporate or the non-corporate is form number 3CA and 3CB. 3CA for the corporate and 3CB for
other than corporate.
Yes, individual partnership firm, something, right? So this is very, very important. You need to know, first of all. So when you are doing the audit of the client's books of accounts, right? That is the tax audit we are talking about. So in that particular situations, you have to, first of all, you need to identify the section 44AB, whether the section 44AB is applicable to my client or not. Because there are the two types of limit of the turnovers are applicable. One is 1 crore and second another is thing that is 10 crore. Both are the conditions are satisfied. That is 1 crore in the preceding financial year, the gross turnover in case of a business. If your clients are doing the business, if your client are carrying the business, then you need to consider the preceding financial year, whether in the preceding financial year the turnover is crossing 1 crore or not, right? Then in that particular situation, in the current financial year, such clients are required to get books of accounts audited, right? But at the same time, he is not required to get the books of accounts audited up to 2 crore, right? You just have to check the another angle, right? Another angle of what? Section 44 AD he can do. he can opt the section 44 AD, that is presumptive taxation scheme, right? Or provided that he's not doing the business for section 44 AE, because section 44 AE is not covered under section 44 AD, and 44 AE is the business is the other than the section 44 AD. 44 AD business is any business, but 44 A is a GTA business. It is not a presumptive taxation. It's not a presumptive taxation. 44 A is a separate section, right? So now I'm just focusing on that. Once you decided that whether my client is going to opt the section presumptive taxation up to 2 crore in the preceding financial year, but absolutely the exceptions are there. Commission business is not there. Agency business are not there. LLP are not there, right? And big deductions are not claiming by such client. That is section 10 AA, special economic zone deductions, right? That is profit link deductions are not claiming by my client. In that particular situation, then the such clients are eligible to opt the presumptive taxation scheme. Hoping so you are very clear with this till now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ये yes or no बहुत important है, right? This is very important, yes or no. Otherwise, I am just thinking about it. That is आपका जो है माइंड से ऊपर जा रहा है. जो चीजें मैं बता रहा हूँ, आई थिंक शायद मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि शायद ऊपर जा रही है सारी चीजें. Yes or no is very crucial for me from your side. So now, once you decided whether my client is that is going to opt the presumptive taxation scheme 44 AD for the business class and the 44 AD is a profession class, then absolutely the no audit applicable in this particular case. That is such clients are not required to get the books of accounts audited, right? So in that situations, you not need to maintain the profit and loss balance sheet and annexures apart from thereof, right? So in that particular situation, you just have to offer the minimum income, right? Already we have discussed, right? I am not going to wastage of the time further on this particular scenario. So now this is very important. Whenever you are doing the tax audit of the of your client, that is section 44 AB, more than 1 crore in the preceding financial year, but the client wants to audit of their books of accounts. He doesn't want to opt the presumptive taxation scheme, just want to get the books of accounts audited, then absolutely section 44 AB is applicable, and then you need to maintain the books of account as per section what? Deepak, you need to maintain the books of account as per section what? Unmute yourself first of all. Always, I'm not repeating at all. Yes. मैं देख रहा हूं दीपक, आप बहुत टाइम, मैंने 2-3 क्लासेस में आई थिंक शायद आपके साइड से एफर्ट्स नहीं दिख रहे हैं मुझे, बिकॉज आई थिंक शायद यू आर जस्ट डूइंग likely taking these sessions, right? I think that from my perspective, so in that situation it's not a good sign for you. Reason is being that because whenever I ask something from you, then absolutely you are just doing some wrong calculation from your side. I have seen that, and wrong reply from your side. So, but this is not a good sign, right? Yes, Yashwant, tell me, under which sections we are required to maintain the books of account, and what the books of account has prescribed under what section? Tell me.
For AB.
Very nice. This is very important. यही तो चीज है. 44 AB बता रहे हैं यशवंत. यशवंत, something wrong with you. Absolutely wrong with you. Something wrong with you. कुछ तो गलत हो रहा है आपके साथ. I think आप या तो मेरी चीजों को लाइकली ले रहे हैं. मैंने बहुत ही मेहनत करी है सेशंस पे. आप ऐसा मत करो कि सेशंस को बिल्कुल आप साइड में रख लो कि बस एक जस्ट कहते हैं ना वो एक स्टोरी सुनने आ रहे हो, राइट? आप सिर्फ एक स्टोरी सुनने नहीं आ रहे हो, राइट? यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड योर हार्ड मनी, you have given the hard money, right? Whatever the hardest money you have earned to me, right? तुमने मुझे बहुत hardest money दी हुई है, तो उसका बिल्कुल फ्रूटफुल इसको इस्तेमाल करो. ये चीजें ऐसी नहीं होती है कि आपको बस सीधा इसको लाइकली लिया और सीधा कर लिया, राइट? ऐसा नहीं होता है। और देखो आप खुद सोचो, एनालाइज करो अपने आप को कि आप सेक्शन नहीं बता पा रहे। 44 AA एक सेक्शन होता है, 44 AA। 44 AA इज अ मेंटेनिंग ऑफ द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट। बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट मेंटेनिंग करता है, जो कहता है आपको कैश बुक आपको मेंटेन करनी है, आपको लेजर मेंटेन करना है, और साथ में आपको जर्नल मेंटेन करना है। दिस इज द मिनिमम बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट एज प्रेस्क्राइब्ड अंडर सेक्शन 44 AA। दिस इज द मिनिमम, राइट? मार्क ऑन द मिनिमम वर्ड्स, but at the same time you can also maintain the sales register, you can also maintain the purchase register, you can also maintain the stock register. Whatever you want to maintain, you can maintain, right? But as per the requirement of section 44 what, that is the cash book, the ledger and the journal, you need to maintain that minimum books of accounts as per section 44. Think about it. Absolutely think about it. Are you able to reply me? Answer is no. Are you able to calculate the gross total income? Answer is no. Are you able to calculate the taxes properly? Answer is no. And the income tax is going to be end. This is the end stage, because ITR 1 we have done, ITR 2 we don't have learned, right? Because absolutely whatever the ITR 1 and ITR 4 is not there, that is absolutely the ITR 2 you are required to file, right? So therefore no need to learn the ITR 2. So the ITR 1, ITR 2, ITR 4 we have done. Now ITR 3 is coming in the picture. So that's, if we, I'm talking about the income tax is going to be end, right? Is going to be end just a state, that at the end of a state. And right now, what's your position? Where you are stand for? Absolutely no. This is not a good sign for you. My purpose is not to do demotivating yourself. Just think about it. Okay. So section 44 AA is maintaining the books of account. And on the contrary, if the books of account is maintaining, then absolutely the section 44AB is applicable. Then you need to do the audit of that particular books of accounts. 44AB is not applicable, then you can go with the 44AD and 44AD, that is a ADA presumptive taxation scheme, according to the turnover, according to the business class. Whatever the profession class, 44AD is applicable. If all these sections are not applicable to you, 44AA, 44AB, 44AD, 44ADA, then absolutely section 44A as also that can be applied for you, right? Then in that situation, you need to identify the same. Hoping so you are very, very much clear with this. Okay, now how you can download the, first of all, absolutely you need to file the tax audit form offline, first of all. Okay, whatever the tax audit forms you need to file, then you need to download the utility first. Likewise, the income tax offline utility, right? Likewise, income tax return offline utility, right? Because we have already learned it, that is how we can download the utility of the income tax returns, right? So I'm just going to show you how you can download the offline utility of the income tax form, right? Mark my word, income tax form, not the income tax return. So the latest utility you need to download, latest utility you need to download. And once you download, then it will contain in the zip folder. And once it contains the zip folder, then you need to extract it, and absolutely the icon of the desktop utility forms will be created on your desktop, right? Okay, this is very, very important. You need to remember how we can download. I'm just going to show you this one. So first of all, you need to visit, that is income tax website, that is e-filing websites. And absolutely you need to go with the download buttons, right? Download buttons. And once you go with the download buttons, then you need to click, then income tax return and income tax forms, both applicable are there, right? And DSC management utility, we have already discussed on the same DSC management utility, from where you can apply it, from where you can extract, from where you can obtain the DSC, digital signature certificates. And income tax form is there. That is the income tax form. You need to click on the income tax form, and common offline utility for the statutory income tax form 3CA, 3CD, and 3CB, 3CD. It's here. Now the form utility is here, right? You need to just download from the clicking by clicking here. 93.9 MB size is here, right? 93.9 MB. You need to have a Java file in your system, right? If your system does not support the Java file, then absolutely your income tax utility will not work properly on your system, right? You need to make sure that the Java utility must be there. And apart from the many other forms are there, but absolutely it's not applicable to you. Then in that particular situation, then absolutely you need to just download the utility from here. Okay. Once you downloaded it and then open it, then absolutely this options will be show, right? Once you open it, then this screen will be appear. Now continue button, you just need to click the continue button, and this is the very important, the form 3CA and 3CD and 3CB and 3CD. Now the reports of the audit of accounts of the person carrying on the business or the profession, 3CA or the 3CD, right? What is this? What is the 3CA, 3CD? Yes, Yashwant, tell me who, for which person? For which person is?
Business and profession.
For which person? Which person?
I- I- Individual.
Very nice. आपको क्या लग रहा है यशवंत? आई थिंक आपको इंग्लिश समझ में नहीं आती है या हिंदी समझ में नहीं आती है, मुझे बताओ पहले तो। आप कहते हो सर मेरे को इंग्लिश समझ में आती है ज्यादा, तो मैं इंग्लिश में ही सेशन ले रहा हूं। टोटली आई यूज्ड इन इंग्लिश, मैंने इंग्लिश में ही यूज करा है हर चीज। आई यूज्ड my language in my session totally English, and you are not able to understand. अभी अभी मैंने दीपक को बताया, अभी अभी आपको मैंने बताया, सबको बताया, अभी आप क्या बोल रहे हो? मैंने बोला कि किस पर्सन के लिए फॉर्म 3CA 3CD, आप कह रहे हो सर बिजनेस और प्रोफेशन। क्या मतलब, क्या हो रहा है आपको?
Chartered accountant, sir.
यशवंत, आप कहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम में है? टेल मी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल whether something wrong with you. Tell me. Yes, Yashwant. What I am asking from you, I'm asking from you this form 3CA or 3CD for which particular person? I have already discussed. अभी अभी मैंने
We are going to be tax audit.
दीपक आप बताओ किसके लिए?
कॉर्पोरेट एसएससी के लिए।
कॉर्पोरेट असेसी। Yashwant, form 3CA 3CD for the corporate assessee. If you are doing the tax audit of the corporate person, corporate, that is company, then you are liable for filing the tax audit form in the form 3CA and 3CD. And I have already told many times, I have already discussed in this as on today, not yesterday. अगर आप अभी की बातों को ही नहीं पकड़ पा रहे हो, अभी की बातें ही आपकी माइंड में नहीं जा रही है, तो आप मुझे बताइए ना, आप क्या किस तरह से मैं आपको एसेस करवाऊं इस चीजों को। अभी 5 मिनट नहीं हुए मैंने डिस्कशन किए और अभी आपके एकदम से माइंड कहाँ है? माइंड आपका, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी वेयर योर माइंड।
Sir, now I am still working in my office, sir. So that's
At the same time, Yashwant, but whenever you join the session, then you have to focus, entirely focus on my session, right? Irrespective of the fact that where you are doing the job. You don't want to improve yourself? Yashwant.
Yes, sir. I want to improve myself.
So at the same time, is Abhi, that means what I told you, because I'm speechless. I have no word. Still, I am just using my language in entire English. That is in order to understand only Yashwant purposes. Absolutely, the Deepak also understanding. Also, that is Ravi also understanding. But on the considering, by considering the only you, I'm just using the language in English mode entirely. During entire session, I using the English session because of you only, because of you. But at the same time, you are not even still understand. Form 3CB and 3CD for what?
Corporate.
From 3CB or 3CD for what? Yashwant. Form 3CA, 3CD for corporate associate. So the form 3CB and 3CD for what?
Corporate business person.
Other than corporate business person. Next one, if corporate person is filing the form 3C and 3CD, then other than the corporate, you have know the definition of the person under the Income Tax Act. Individual, HUF, AOP, BOI, partnership firm, limited liability, cooperative society, trust. Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
So why you are confusing? Form 3C and 3CD for the corporate, and other than corporate form the form 3CB and 3CD, right? Individual
Yes, sir.
partnership of something, right? Now, the options that is fine now here, but before discussion of the tax audit form, I just want to show you that is books of accounts, right? What is the books of accounts? I'm just going to show you. Yes, this one. Yes, see this, very important. So whenever you are going to do the audit of your books of account, that is the client books of account, okay? I'm just opening the profit and loss account also and the depreciation chart also. Yes. Understand this. Very important. Always remember. First of all, you need to identify which is the person, that is this one. You need to identify this. Who is this? Allied dentistry, diagnostics, and pharmacy, right? Able to understand? Yes or no? So tell me, it is a company or it is a other than company? Tell me. This is the first of all, tell me, it is a company or the other than company? Yes or no? Tell me.
Other than company.
Yes, Deepak, it is a other than company?
सर नाम दोबारा रिपीट कर दोगे एक बार?
Allied dentistry, diagnostic, and pharmacy.
Other than company.
Other than company? Okay. So that means we can say this is a firm. This is a
Form ITR3 फाइल होगा.
this is a firm. Yes or no? This is a firm or not? But at the same time, this is a proprietorship firm or the partnership firm?
कुछ दिक्कत तो आ नहीं है इसमें.
नहीं दिख रहा? Okay, 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 okay. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This one. Now, visible?
No, sir. No. Yes, sir.
visible.
Now,
Yes. I'm just asking from you this one. Allied Destiny, Allied Dentistry, Diagnostic and Pharmacy. This is a firm or that is proprietorship firm or the partnership firm? Tell me.
sir, proprietorship firm है.
Yashwant. Yashwant, tell me, this is the proprietorship firm or the partnership firm?
Sir, how can we get we hear about where is no details? How can we get it?
You are accountant, Yashwant?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely accountant in the manufacturing company, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So still you are not able to understand whether it is a partnership or the proprietorship firm? Clearly it is a proprietorship firm, dear. This is a proprietorship firm.
Sir, if our company is Ongole Packaging Industries, but here is you can tell this it is a proprietorship.
Yes, this is absolutely the proprietorship firm. Where it is a partnership?
No, here both
just
are partners.
consider the profit and loss statement. You just after considering the profit and loss statement, you need to check here first of all. And once you check the profit and loss statement account, then you absolutely you are in a position to decide whether it is a proprietorship or the partnership firm.
Sir, if here LLP is that we can get limited liability partnership, or limited companies we can get limited company. But here is no something behind allied dentistry, diagnostics and pharmacy. In this scenario, chances of also partnership.
Why? How it's practical possible? Tell me. Dear Allied Dentistry Diagnostic Private, just check it, this one. Check it, this one. After checking this one, you are able to decide whether it is a proprietor or partnership firm. Whether you are, that is in the profit and loss accounts are showing the partner's remuneration.
Okay.
I don't think this one, don't take it on your heart what I'm saying to you right now. I don't think you are an accountant in the manufacturing company. I don't think, personally. Because whatever your reply, just not from the accountant we can expect. Because the accountant is a very good positions. We cannot take it lightly. Accountant also. So this is the proprietorship firm, first of all. And who is the proprietor? I will check it, right? I will check it. That is this one. Okay, this one. Gulveer Singh Ponia, that is proprietor, right? The Gulveer Singh Ponia is the proprietor. Now, coming. Yes. Now, this is the particulars, right? And for the financial year 2021, this is the financial year is 2021, right? This is the financial year. And assessment year is what? 21-22, okay? 21-22. This is the assessment year. Now, coming to the picture, particulars, okay? That is opening stock, this one. So tell me, each and every element, first of all, we have to analyze. Then we are in a position to do the audit of this particular proprietor, okay? So first of all, tell me, Yashwant, because you are an accountant in a manufacturing company. So tell me from where we have extracted the opening stock. 14,25,870. From where this figure we have extracted?
preceding financial year closing stock
Very nice. Okay.
amounts.
The last year closing stock carrying on the opening stock as is 14,25,870. This is very important. Okay. Deepak, just think about it because it will help. Deepak, I'm just telling you. Deepak, I am just telling you, you need to focus on this particular area because it will help you in the accounting, fundamental accounting course, because whatever that you have purchased, right? Whatever you have purchased, it will help in the fundamental accounting, because when I give you the fundamental of accounting, right, scenario, okay, then absolutely it will help in during that particular case, because when I ask you, yes, tell me, Deepak.
सर ये जो ओपनिंग स्टॉक इसने कहा है, जो आपने बताया कि लास्ट ईयर के कहाँ से उठाया,
लास्ट ईयर का
लास्ट ईयर
आपका 31 मार्च, आप सोचो ना, 31 मार्च 2000, बताओ कहाँ आया होगा ये, कौन से ईयर का होगा? यस, टेल मी यशवंत, टेल मी, 31 मार्च कौन सा ईयर होगा?
Ah, sir. 1920.
31 मार्च
1920 financial year.
31 मार्च 20 का होगा, 31 मार्च 2020, दैट इज वी कैन से फाइनेंशियल ईयर 1920, राइट? 1920 फाइनेंशियल ईयर का क्लोजिंग स्टॉक 2021 का ओपनिंग स्टॉक बनेगा। बोलो यस और नो।
Yes, sir.
ये तो सर लास्ट ईयर की ऑडिट रिपोर्ट में से भी उठाते हैं।
हाँ, तो ऑडिट रिपोर्ट से उठाओ या आपके स्टॉक रजिस्टर मेंटेन होंगे वहां से उठा लो। मैं आपको क्या बोल रहा हूं, अभी अकाउंटिंग का एस्पेक्ट नहीं कंसीडर कर रहे अभी हम अकाउंटिंग एस्पेक्ट नहीं कंसीडर कर रहे, बिकॉज वी विल लर्न द फंडामेंटल ऑफ अकाउंटिंग, वट एवर द कोर्स यू हैव परचेज, वट एवर द फंडामेंटल ऑफ अकाउंटिंग आई विल गिव यू, दैट इज आपको उसके बाद आपको कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, अकाउंटिंग का पूरा ब्लड आपके सामने डाल दूंगा मैं, ठीक है? अभी सिर्फ ये देख रहे हैं कि जो एलिमेंट है, अभी इससे अकाउंटिंग नहीं आएगी आपको, बस ये देख रहे हैं कि फिगर्स कहां से आ रही है, राइट? फ्रॉम वेयर द फिगर्स आर एक्सट्रैक्टिंग, एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? सो अगर अकाउंटिंग अभी पता लग जाएगा यशवंत आर इन ए पोजिशन टू डू द अकाउंटिंग और नॉट, अभी पता लगेगा। अभी तो ये बहुत छोटी छोटी सी चीजें पूछ रहा हूं मैं, बिकॉज अभी यशवंत को हम असेस कर सकते हैं, वी कैन असेस द यशवंत कि यशवंत आर इन ए पोजिशन टू डू द प्रॉपर अकाउंटिंग और नॉट, राइट? अदरवाइज यशवंत इज ऑल्सो वीकर साइड ऑफ द अकाउंटेंट पार्ट, राइट? सो जस्ट फोकस ऑन दैट। Yes, tell me, Yashwant, from where this purchase figure 25,34,770, but that just hold it. I'm just want to know from the opening stock again. Yashwant, suppose that in the last financial year, this Gulveer Singh Ponia, he has not commenced the business, or that means suppose there is no sale or purchase. The last year there is no business. There is no business. That means, and the last year, suppose business is running, but he had no purchase and no sales are there. In that position, tell me what the figures will be here. What the figures will be here?
Zero, sir. Zero.
Yes, tell me, Deepak. Yashwant is saying is zero. Yes, Deepak.
सर अगर फर्स्ट ईयर है बिजनेस का तो डेफिनेटली ओपनिंग स्टॉक तो नहीं होगा उसमें, जीरो वगैरह तो नहीं, मतलब
I am just saying you just take it time only, because I am giving you time only 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Because after 2 to 3 minutes you have to re-log in. 7, that is 549 is there, then you have to re-log in, that is 552, okay? But at the same time, I'm just asking from you, if in the last year the business is going on, but there is no purchase and sales, then in that particular case, the what will be the figures of the opening stock, right? Just take a time 2 to 3 minutes and give me the answer after reloading, okay? Just take a time.